Welcome back to another live video, and today we're looking at what can you do if you're getting issues related to walking and running. Most often people get shin splints, but they also get tightness in the hip or tight calves. And we're going to cover all of these. Now this is my personal post-run workout stretch or mobility routine. I'd recommend doing this every time you run. It'll mean that you'll recover faster, and you can do it in conjunction with having a hot bath or an ice bath, depending on your preference. I prefer ice baths after a run. Helps to prevent too much soreness from all of the impact the next day. So you don't really need too many tools for this. One thing I'd say recommend getting is a golf ball. Chatty, good to see you. Peace, Andy, good to see you. Hopefully catch up with you this weekend, bro. Yeah, so hopefully catch you then. So a golf ball or a cross ball or a cricket ball, and you want to run that underneath your foot, because you do tend to build up a lot of adhesions after long walks or runs. So you want to make sure you're kind of smashing the tissues underneath the foot. I'm not pressing down too hard, as much as I can comfortably, and then I'm going to switch to the other foot. So spend about a minute on each foot, and it will feel really relaxing. Your feet will feel light afterwards. You'll feel a lot of relief, and there's a lot of adhesions that build up underneath the feet, which you don't really realise that are there until you start to develop things like plantar fasciitis or Achilles problems. So you've got to do this on a regular basis, post long runs, football games, long walks. So the next favourite one is deep squat. So you're going to this kind of Indian squat or arse to grass squat. If you can have your feet flat on the ground, then that's great. If you can't, then just come up, put your elbows on your knees, and you'll feel a stretch on the back of your Achilles. More cheese? Okay. On the back of the Achilles. So you want to just lean into that position for a minute. You'll feel things stretch. Ideally, that's what you want. It shouldn't be painful. You're just mobilizing that area before too many adhesions build in. So once you've done this kind of forward squat, then you can also lean forward so your knees touch the floor, and you'll get a good toe stretch. Every time you run or every time you walk, your toes do actually have to come up in order for you to be able to ambulate, in order for you to be able to walk. So they do, because of the resistance of the top of the shoe or top of the trainer, they will develop some issues potentially as well, some soreness or tightness. So it's important to have your knees flat, your toes in. Let me do it from this way so you can see. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So once you've done that, breathe into that for a minute. Babbies? We're gonna play Babbies in 1 minute, Joe. And then from here, another one that I like to do is a hip opener. So you just have one hand flat, this is blocking this knee, and I pull out from here, and I often hear a click or a pop in the hips as the hips release. So that's a good one. But mainly you want to squat, do variations of the squat, so toes up, feet flat. So once you've worked on that mobility routine, then you also want to do full kneel. Just 1 minute, Joe. So you're leaning back onto your heels like this, and this is important to prevent shin splints. Okay, I need to go. Family duties call. So sit into that full kneeling position for a minute, and you've got to do this on a regular basis, because once you've developed shin splints, it's going to be hard to resolve. So you've got to do this post run every time so that you don't develop these things, and you'll find that you're much more able to run. The last one I would recommend doing is use your kitchen worktop and just stretch out your calves and hamstrings. So I put them up on the worktop like that, and then just lean in as far as you can. This is a good calf and hamstring stretch. So keep your back straight, lean in as far as you can, hold for a minute, and then you can turn the foot in, so it's working on the inside of your thigh. You can even turn the foot out, so it's working on your ITB, and you do that the other side as well. But mainly you just need to do straight, toes pointing up at 12 o'clock, lean forward as far as you can comfortably, hold that position, lean in and lean out. Okay, Dad duty's calling. Hope you find lots of value in that. Let me know if you've got any questions or you need any further help. So have a great day, guys.